Music has always been a part of my life since I was a kid. In church, I sing in choir. My name is Rayvon Anthony Lee. I usually go by R. Anthony Lee. It's what I sign all my compositions with. I'm a composer, senior transfer student at UCLA.
At 26, Rayvon Anthony Lee is older than most of his undergraduate classmates at UCLA. His journey to this top-tier school has been a long one.
I come from a really abusive household growing up. It wasn't until I was about 15, 16, I ended up in foster youth.
As few as 6% of former foster youth like Mr. Lee earn a degree by the time they are 24. A relatively new program called Guardian Scholars is trying to change that statistic.
If you do winter, Santa Monica.
By guiding former foster youth through the maze of college education in California.
You can't do all these at once in the springtime.
Most people here have, their parents or, some loved one, someone that can really cater to them and help them out, where I kind of felt at times I was really alone and isolated.
The programs offer tutoring, housing assistance, financial aid, and host regular meetings for students.
Talk about something like that?
This was a population that was essentially invisible to us. It became quite clear that we needed to know about them, learn about them, and provide them what they needed.
Hanina Montero, Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs at UCLA, helped start the program.
If a former foster youth or a foster youth is able to get into UCLA, that child, that young man or woman has already done extraordinary things.
But the odds former foster youth face are daunting.
My mom and my dad were both really into drugs. I think their drug of choice was crack cocaine.
Mr. Lee's parents divorced, and he was later removed from his mother's care.
I was taken in by my aunt, who took me in as her foster child. I stayed with her until about 17 and a half, when I basically moved out on my own and started taking care of myself.
After dropping out of high school, Mr. Lee earned a GED.
I kind of knew that I wanted to write music. I kind of knew I wanted to do something in music. There was no direct goal yet. That's when I ran into Guardian Scholars, which was probably my saving grace.
Now, dozens of institutions around the country have similar outreach. The office at Los Angeles City College serves hundreds of former foster youth, like Shamir Moore.
Starting at 2 years old, I believe, I was taken away from my mother.
Ms. Moore estimates that she lived in more than a dozen different homes by the age of 21.
It was definitely a challenge when it comes down to, you not knowing what's going on kind of thing. So yeah, that's where it was. I was kind of forced to create a whole different lifestyle by this time. So it was like, I hate crying.
Content.
There you go.
Ms. Moore, a single mother, has struggled to get through college, but has found support among her peers.
We've all been in the same situations or similar situations. We all know kind of where we come from. If I go down there, you have what you've always wanted. You're just like a family. Like I said, it's a family, so, or my idea of what a family is. Where you going?
It's a family she hopes to make proud.
For me, a degree will be an accomplishment. It'll be a path that I'm paving for not only my son, but other people. It's like, okay, through whatever challenges that there are, don't stop. Sure, yeah.
Mr. Lee, who is on track to graduate this year, was recently accepted into an internship with film composer Hans Zimmer.
I can't wait. I'm actually looking forward to it. Just getting behind the scenes in Hollywood and get to see how they do things.
Right now, he's hard at work on his own compositions.
In each of my pieces, it just expressed me, as much as I can. So hopefully by the time I graduate and get my degree, I'll be able to write much more music and make a career out of it.